I've been to every state we have, but I think that I'm inclined to say that Rhodey stole my heart. You can keep the 49 herring gulls that dot the sky.
Hi everybody, it's that time again for another Shave America video. Today's state is Rhode Island. You heard in the intro the Rhode Island state song, Rhode Island's It For Me. Now, did you know that Rhode Island is not the state's full name? It's officially called the State of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations. In 2009, the General Assembly voted on whether to keep the original longer name or shorten it once and for all. They voted to keep it. And now you know the full name of the Rhode Island state. Governor Ambrose Burnside was a Union Army general during the Civil War, the first president of the National Rifle Association, and the inventor of sideburns. The trend sparked by his unique facial hair was originally called Burnsides, until someone decided that reversing the name better defined the style. Here's a picture of Governor Ambrose Burnside. Now one can drive north to south, 48 miles total, or east to west, 37 miles total, across the entire state. That's sooner than it takes some people to get to work. Even though the land seems small, there is 420 miles of coastline. Trade was key for Rhode Island's survival. Over a year before the Boston Tea Party, a British warship called the Gaspee was sent to enforce customs inspection, which interfered with Rhode Island's trade market. The locals of Warwick, Rhode Island were upset with the British and resulted in a group of Rhode Islanders attacking the Gaspee when it ran aground while pursuing another boat. The ship was looted, its officers shot, and was set on fire. The city of Warwick still celebrates this rebellion each year with a Gaspee Days festival and parade. I don't know if I'd want to celebrate such torture and violence, but we do celebrate Independence Day, which was based on, being freed from the British and becoming our own nation, so who's to blame? But if they want to provide a parade and a festival, heck, I'm down. I'd go to enjoy myself. So that is the opening of the Rhode Island State Shave. Now the scents for Rhode Island are nutmeg, seashore, clove, and hay. And I've picked a perfect soap to go with this state shave. It is Mickey Lee Soapworks, the Kraken. Now, if you're not familiar with this, Mickey Lee actually does not produce soaps anymore. It's about 1 year ago, I think August in 2019, they had to close their doors. And the story's been floating around. I don't have all the details, but I believe Chris, IMCDB, had talked about this on a few occasions on his channel, that they had to make some decisions and relocate because I think that they were a military family. And it just got to be too much to move the store and everything else, so they decided to close the doors. But the ingredients in this soap are fantastic. I'm going to quickly name them for you. It has stearic acid, tallow, coconut milk, aloe vera juice, coconut oil, potassium hydroxide, cocoa butter, sodium hydroxide, castor oil, glycerin, lanolin, shea butter, avocado oil. And they even put in ultramarine powder for a fragrance. And the scent notes on this are fantastic. It has a bergamot, sea kelp, agave, basil, patchouli, oak moss, aqua, and salt water. So if you can't envision all of those scents coming together, I'll kind of paint a picture for you. It is an outdoor barbershop on an island with bright blue waters, and there's just a gentle breeze coming over the water, and it just does a dance over the waves, and then as it goes by, it just flows in and out of your nostrils. It's barbershop to the next level. That's all I can say is just a nice island breeze that that just encapsulates you, and it has you know, the fresh air water smell of being on an island, and oh, it's fantastic. And it's kind of a hard puck. It's a little soft if you push on it, but it's kind of hard, and it's just got the blue in there, and it smells fantastic. So that's the soap that we're going to use. And for the brush, I chose to go with our PAA. This is the Green Ray. I'll turn it around so you can see it. There you are. So we're just going to get a load on the brush, and then we'll do a face lather for you. I hope that everybody is doing well and enjoying the summer. We had some rain, but it's going to be hot again this week. So I'm not looking forward to that. But I got the yard work done and a lot of the outdoor activities all set. So if it does get hot, I don't have to go outside. I can just kind of stay inside the good old air conditioning. All right. So we do have a pretty good pre-foam. Just going to make sure that the brush is loaded real good. All right. We're just going to take some of this extra cream. I'm going to wet the face. We're working on 2 days growth. And the last time I did a shave, I used the supply razor that my friend Ken from Shave 326 had sent me. So today I'm going to use it again, only this time I'm going to use plate 2. The first time on plate 1 was okay. I mean, it got the job done, but it was a little mild for me, and it took you know, quite a few passes. I would say almost 4 passes, 3 and a pretty hefty pickup, before I got down to a DFS, which is a darn fine shave. But I don't know if I would have ever reached a BBS, because I think I would have started to get irritation before I was satisfied. So we're going to try plate 2 this time. All right, let's get this going. Now, I do believe that there are a few sites out there where you still can buy this soap. Drunken Goat is the other one by Mickey Lee Soapworks. I don't have that one, but that one seems to be a very popular scent as well. They have made a bunch of them, but I'm glad I had a chance to get this and use it. I have my mister here. Oh, gotta pump it up. There we go. A squirt of water and get this lather going. I don't know if you're going to pay maybe a little bit more of a premium price now for the soap, since they're not being made anymore. And I don't know how much of a quantity there is available. But if you have the chance to get the soap, I highly recommend it. You know, before we added the water out of the puck, I would say the scent was probably about a 4. It was noticeable, but it was light. But after adding the water, I think that this went up to a 5 or 6. But it's not going to knock you away. It's not a heavy, musky smell, right? It's a fresh air, watery type scent. So if you're into those types of scents, this is a really good one. Okay, here is the supply razor on plate 2. They don't have any indicators. You actually have to take the plate off because it's on the back side. And see, I have here is wrong side. There we go. Plate 1, plate 3, so plate 2 is on the razor. Same blade as before, we were able to reuse the blade. And I had watched a couple videos of others that did a review on the supply. And I don't know if it was just the videos I saw, or if everybody kind of just gravitated towards plate 2, but I did not see a whole bunch of folks shave with the other plates, at least from the limited amount of videos that I saw, because unless they're going to say plate 1 or plate 2 in the title, or hashtag it or something like that, I mean, you'll never know unless you watch the video, and I didn't have all the time in the world to watch all the videos. So all of the ones that I saw, ironically, were plate 2. Now, I was reserved to give my opinion after shaving on plate 1. Just to see how plate 2 would do, the aggressiveness, see if I would get maybe a better shave out of it. I can tell that plate 2 is more effective, which is good. I like it. I think I would prefer plate 2 over 1. If you wanted to use this as like an adjustable razor, you can swap plates between passes. If you wanted to get that nice touch-up shave for pass 3 or something like that. Or you can step down 3, 2, 1 if you'd like to do that. But that was pleasant. I think that was more effective, especially on 2 days growth. That was nice. It wasn't too difficult to learn how to shave with this. Some people said ride the cap, some people said use the angle, and I think I'm in the camp of the angle, because if you ride the cap, I think maybe it'll skip. Who knows if you'll actually cut yourself or anything, but let's see if we can get some lather going here for pass 2. Yeah, there we go. Should be enough in the brush. Wasn't a huge load on the puck, but there was enough on the brush. We'll see how we feel after this pass, and if we have to go back to the puck, then we will. I got water on my notepad. Okay, here we go. Oh, just as I'm ready to talk, right? The backlight goes out. You guys are waiting. Electronics, they never want to work when you're ready, right? They always want to give you a hard time. Okay. So America's first Baptist church was founded by Roger Williams in Providence in 1638, and it's still there today. Here's a pic of that church. Now, in addition to that church, the Touro Synagogue in Newport, Rhode Island, is America's oldest synagogue, dating back to 1763. Now, with that said, 54% of Rhode Islanders are Catholic, not Baptist. So if you ever take a trip there, you have to be used to some of the lingo that they use. So, for example, there's some food lingo to understand. Submarine sandwiches are called grinders. Water fountains are bubblers. And milkshakes are cabinets. But all of Rhode Island runs on coffee milk. What is coffee milk? Well, coffee milk is a drink made by mixing coffee syrup and coffee extract and milk together in a manner similar to chocolate milk. It's the official state beverage enjoyed by both kids and adults. Here's a pic of the ingredients and what it is to drink coffee milk. Now, I like chocolate milk, and I'm a big coffee fan, so I might try this. I don't know if I can get the exact ingredients that were in the pic here locally, but I'm sure that I could find something and give it a try. So if you've ever tried coffee milk, let me know. Or if you're from Rhode Island, leave me a comment. In 1980, Rhode Island downgraded street solicitation from a felony to a misdemeanor. In doing so, a legal loophole accidentally legalized indoor prostitution. The law wasn't amended until 29 years later in 2009. So that are more tidbits of Rhode Island. And I'm just enjoying this scent. The soap doesn't dissipate. It's a beautiful smell. It just relaxes you. And if you're a nighttime shaver like me, before you hit the bed, I mean, this is a wonderful scent to just have to take you off into dreamland. So here we go, pass 2 with the second base plate. Yeah, definitely more effective with plate 2. Now, one of the things that I would like to see, and it doesn't change my overall feel for the razor, but I would have liked to seen a wider head, a longer blade. I don't have anything to compare to. I've never shaved with the Razor Rock Hawk or a Schick or any other single edge blade or razor for that matter. But just something about the type of razor. I think that it just fits. The longer blade. I don't know. I have no idea why I think that. I feel that it should have a longer blade. Now I'm going to switch hands. No, I'm not left-handed. But got to work on the strengths and weaknesses of wet shaving, right? So for 2 days growth, plate 2 is okay. For, I would say 2 or more, plate 2 is okay. I can maybe feel the distinction if it was 1 day. I think maybe someone with sensitive skin may not like the plate 2 on a 1 day's growth. But I'm intrigued now to see how it may feel with the plate 3. Definitely need more water. Let's see if we can empty out the brush. Yeah, plenty of soap. Plenty of soap. This triple knot on this Green Ray from PAA is nice too. Hybrid between a fan and a bulb. I know I did my haul video, and there was a couple products that I had ordered that didn't come in by the time I filmed the haul video, but they finally came in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a separate video, introduce those products, and use them in the shave. No cuts yet, but I think I might have jinxed myself. Alright, let's just wipe off the hand so that we don't get soap everywhere. I'll give you some final tidbits about Rhode Island. So 2 things you'll never see Rhode Islanders do is use ketchup on a hot dog or put tomatoes in clam chowder. Now, I like ketchup on a hot dog, but it just doesn't seem to fit in Rhode Island. Now this may sound strange to outsiders too, but black plates, we're talking license plates now, black plates with low numbers in Rhode Island are so coveted that they'll even get handed down in wills. They act as a status symbol and sign of prestige and wealth. So some people could sell their plate for more than they could sell their car. Here's a pic of a black plate and a low sequential number that fetches such great attention. Now, I know some of you out there, when you were kids, you probably got road signs stuck up on your wall, you know, a stop sign or a construction sign. Some of you may have some license plates that you kind of borrowed from people without asking. I know you guys, you're out there, you know who you are. But don't ever go after a Rhode Islander's black plate with low numbers, man. That's not good. Okay, final thoughts on Rhode Island. If an out-of-towner thinks they know anything about Rhode Island, it's probably because they've seen a few Family Guy episodes. A cartoon loaded with slapstick humor, it's technically set in Rhode Island, but the town and characters are in a completely fictional town. The term quahog is actually another name for a hard clam, which are super delicious. So if you're a Family Guy watcher, yes, they're supposed to be in the town of Quahog, Rhode Island, but it's completely fictional. Don't go there looking for the place where the cartoon is created. And that is your notes, opinions, and travel tidbits of Rhode Island. Now let's get this third pass finished and we'll wrap up this shave. We're going to go against the grain. And I hear a little bit of feedback, but not much. I gotta take care of my burn sides. There we go. Gotta shape up the goatee. This aroma is still there. Just so relaxing. Seriously, you will not be disappointed with this soap. All right. I may have a shave off camera using plate 3, but I think plate 2 does it for me best. 1 is mild. 2, I could definitely tell the difference as soon as I started. Oh, there's the dog. She's just letting everybody know she's there. we're right at that breaking point between too hot, too cold. So we've been running the air conditioner so much, we got the windows open, and then when someone walks by the front door, well, our dog thinks that she owns the whole block, and why are you walking on my sidewalk? Animals, right? Okay, let me do a quick rinse and I'll be right back. I got a little bit of the alum. I'm just gonna throw some alum on. Ooh. Close shave on the neck. Cheeks are okay. Under the chin is okay. Just down here. Oops. Drop the alum. Didn't break though. All right. There we have it. Put that in. This is the sterling alum block. Let that dry off. And we'll rinse off the alum. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Maybe a little bit of irritation here, but that's okay. All right. Now, because I like it and I want to, Thayers, and this is the witch hazel coconut water. And I figured the coconut water and fresh air. Reminds me of an island. Very nice. Very nice. All right. And to top it off, we're going to use some Aquaelva Ice Sport Cooling Aftershave. Let's see if we get a pinch or not. Smells nice. Not too much pinching, but you can tell it has alcohol in it. So I can smell it, but not too bad with the pinching. It's actually quite nice. I think that's a perfect cap for our state shave of Rhode Island. And I want to thank everybody for joining me. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Appreciate your comments. I love reading them. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And we'll be back in some more shaves, sharing some other products that we got, especially from my friend Ken, and some of the new things that we got from the shave haul. So we'll talk to all you guys later. Take care. Have a good night.